Ancient pyramids, massive monuments and pyramid-like structures can be seen all around the world, from India to Egypt, and leave researchers and scientists baffled. The Egyptian Great Pyramids, for example, continue to confound experts. The most important questions are still these. How were the pyramids built? And with no modern machines in their era, how did they achieve these things? Ancient temple and Egyptian pyramid designs are so strikingly similar. Their shapes, typically geometric and precise, have the sense of crossing into another world with an inexplicable serenity. To this day, these ancient sites seem to possess energy. Being under the sanctum of an ancient temple or pyramid has a tendency to induce a deep level of tranquility. Though ubiquitous and structurally similar everywhere in the world, there is one fundamental question. Why were they built? Pyramids in Egypt are generally associated with the burial of kings. But could such colossal structures, built using 2.5 million humongous stones, have been solely devoted to tombs? Was there something more at play? Ancient Indian philosophy informed us that our world was created by otherworldly visitors, to whom we offered respect as gods. Were they made by aliens? The advanced nature of their construction points to an advanced civilization, either human or otherworldly. The peaceful energy within them leads to another line of thinking. Were they constructed as next-generation technological hubs for communication with extraterrestrial life forms or their planets? The Egyptian and South Indian temples and pyramids in Iraq, ancient Iran and Egypt share horrifyingly similar structures, as if constructed by a single civilization. The majority of these structures are between 5,000 and 5,500 years old. Indian temples are vertical and tall, Mexican pyramids have round staircases, and Egyptian pyramids are characterized by their geometric precision. Pyramids all over the world vary in shape but share one thing: they are durable. Geometrically, pyramids are the most durable and longest-lasting of structures, enduring for millennia. Was their building perhaps motivated by a need to endure forever, to remain in communication with extraterrestrial civilizations millions of miles across cosmic space? Pyramids exist all over the world, 250 in China's Xinjiang province, dozens on Mauritius Island, and others in Sudan, Egypt, 155, and Peru, 300. The largest number exists in Central America, which has about 10,000 pyramids. These are not just mathematical wonders, but also follow astronomical and geological laws, which prove that their constructors had an acute understanding of mathematics, astronomy, and geology. The global distribution of the same pyramid structures on remote continents raises another question. How could these uniform structures have come into existence when ancient civilizations were distant from one another and had no means of rapid transportation? For instance, Italy's pyramids in mountains and Egypt's pyramids in Giza have the same layouts despite being separated by a gigantic sea. This cannot be chance. The same architectural commonalities are seen elsewhere. Egypt's pyramids are comparable to those of Indonesia, and Cambodia's Hindu temples are comparable to those of Tikal. The size of some pyramids is so comparable that it would seem that their creators were instructed by a common source. Was there an advanced means of communication or travel that enabled cultural and technological exchange? The cultural and pyramid design comparability between Egypt and Peru lend credence to this idea. The Great Pyramid of Giza, constructed some 4,500 years ago, is a case in point. It is 450 feet high and covers 13 acres and is made up of 2.5 million stones weighing 6 million tons. It was built without the use of modern cranes and is still the largest man-made structure ever built. The stones, weighing as much as 70 tons, were cut 800 kilometers away, hauled and fitted together with incredible accuracy. How was this done? Archaeologists think that the Great Pyramid was Pharaoh Khufu's tomb, but this does not hold water. A tomb of such size seems too extravagant when other leaders were content with smaller ones. Moreover, excavations in the 1950s uncovered pyramids that had not been touched in millennia, containing no human remains or coffins. If they were tombs, where are the dead bodies? Evidence shows that these structures were sealed and not touched, ruling out theft. If not tombs, then what were they? Were pyramids worldwide connected by an energetic grid? Did they build them and/or for space travelers, serving as navigational markers or transmitters? Ancient mythology, as with the Maya, reports gods taught humans how to build pyramids. In Egypt, legend reports Thoth, the architect of the universe, commanded these monuments built. King Imhotep, builder of the first pyramid, credited divine guidance, though no direct meeting with gods. The accuracy of pyramids is incredible. Constructed without contemporary machinery, their positioning is impeccable, something almost inconceivable even now. Giza's Great Pyramid was photographed from overhead by a British pilot in 1940, which showed that it has 8 sides rather than 4, but only viewable on equinoxes when night and day are equal. This indicates the constructors possessed higher levels of solar cycle knowledge and geometry. The Great Pyramid is located at the center of the Earth geographically, aligned exactly with magnetic north. 2 of the pyramid's shafts point towards the constellations Orion and Sirius, possibly as paths for souls, as ancient Egyptians thought. The pyramid designs often mirror patterns in the sky, such as Orion's belt, suggesting an astronomical purpose. Around the world, including Indonesia's Borobudur, which is a Buddhist temple, pyramids rise from the ground above in patterns that resemble mandalas. Its 72 stupa-shaped structures and stairways remind us of a road to enlightenment. They are called Shikara, or a spot where God meets, or a tower in India. Egyptian Saqqara implies a stairway to heaven. Could these buildings have been portals to another world? 37 pyramids in Shaanxi Province, China, were uncovered in 1947, larger than some Egyptian ones. Chinese authorities say they are royal tombs, but scientists say they are pyramids, covered by vegetation to look like hills. Limited access incites speculation. What do they contain? Chinese legends tell of sky people transferring knowledge to kings, suggesting an extraterrestrial origin. In Bosnia, pyramid-like mountains near Visoko are disputed as natural formations or ancient pyramids. Archaeologist Dr. Semir Osmanagic claims that they are man-made, based on precise alignments, tunnels, and concrete blocks dating from 12,000 years ago. If these are true, they would be the oldest and largest pyramids which challenge scientific chronology of human evolution. The concrete in Bosnia's supposed pyramids is more durable than its modern counterparts, which implies a lost technology. However, mainstream science rejects these assertions as they conflict with established chronologies of human history. Science's strict framework tends to reject evidence that defies its limits. To evolve further, science must embrace ancient texts and step out into the unknown. Pyramids can be the doorway to humanity's cosmic heritage, suggesting that our ancestors belong to an interstellar community. Perhaps these pyramids are roadmaps to other worlds, built by advanced civilizations, human or alien, unveiling secrets we have yet to uncover. The questions remain, ready to be answered.